what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not.
Yeah, thank you so much for this time, Victoria Ikoru. I'm so excited for this day that is coming, that day of Jimmy and Serene wedding. So I can't imagine myself, all the coming on that day, and it's the long-awaited day. We've been waiting for this day. We thank God that it is here finally. So like to praise God for that. I've known Serene for close to 10 years now.
My name is Solomon Molwa. Many of you know me as Solo. Today is a very emotional day for me. And when I say emotional, it's a positive side of emotions, especially when I speak about Jimmy Adiga, whom I normally call as Onesimus, and Serene.
Thank you so much. My name is Draru Jessica Andrea. I'm a nurse by profession. I work in Pakwati district. But I met Sister Serene and Jimmy while I was a nurse in Kuluva Hospital in Arua district.
My name is Olive. I knew Jimmy in 2008. When Jimmy came to join us in Postbank Uganda, Jimmy was the head of credit, and he was very, very, very passionate about our business. And when he came to the bank, of course, we had issues with our credit, but he took the loan book to another level.
Hello, I'm called Justin Jabo. I got to know Serene at church. We used to go for intercession and pray together. So during the intercession time, I saw something unique with Serene. Each time we would be praying, I saw that this is a prayer warrior. So I got interested in knowing her more and more. So that was around 2014.
I'm Adra Godfrey Oyo, a friend to Adiga Jimmy. The first time I knew Jimmy was in 1991 when we joined Senior 1 in Vara SS. And from that time, I kept very close to him until we completed Senior 4.
She's a colleague, and I think we met in Mlago nursing school. Yeah, that's where we met. And Jimmy, we've been friends with Jimmy from the time I met Serene. He has also been my friend. To talk briefly about Serene, she's a nurse, she works with Mlago. She's one that when you need help, you can always run to. Much as we are colleagues, I work in a different facility, she works in a different facility, but we always need each other. And she's just a call away for me when I need her help. She's a dear one. Serene is a loving woman. She's a caring woman. She's such a beautiful soul, I should say. We thank God for her. Serene, you're the best. You are a sister to me, you're a friend to me, you are a mentor to me, you are actually everything to me. I can't always imagine me being without you, and you always know that. Any slighter things, you've been a call away for me. Thank you so much. And I know it's the same with any other that knows you and you're a friend to them. Serene is a good spiritual person. She is one that when you are weak, she can strengthen you, she can wake you up, she can hold your hand. Serene, thank you so much. Then also the husband, Jimmy. I don't know how I should call you, but I've always called you my elder brother. Thank you for the beautiful family you've had. And the most thing that I can't forget, you know me, I love food so much. So every time that we would be traveling back from Arua, Jimmy would just say, Vicky, call your sister and make sure she keeps food for us. And however many would be in the car, we would always get food ready waiting for us. And you can imagine after that long journey from Arua, you reach and you find that delicious meal. Really, Serene, thank you, you're a good cook. I think that's how you won your husband's heart, because there's a saying that the way to a man's heart is through the stomach. Maybe that's how you won Jimmy's heart. Beautiful, and I like that. Thank you, continue being a good cook and a welcoming home that has always been for many of us. We will still be knocking and coming home to eat that delicious food. We wish you the best on that day, and may God bless you on that day and the days and years after. May He grant you many more years to live after your marriage. We thank you so much and we bless you for the day that is coming.
I've known Jimmy since 1992. Then fast forward after school times, I again meet Jimmy when he is working at Rippons. Most of you know it as Annex. He was a supervisor at Annex, and again he gave an opportunity for Adra to work with them. So one was working in motel, which is in town, and the other was working in Annex. But Jimmy was like the overall supervisor. From there, because of his humility, hard work, he managed to get a job with Finca International as a supervisor credit officer. And when opportunity came, I finished my education at Uganda College of Commerce, Aduku, in marketing. He said, you come and you ride a motorcycle to recruit village women to come into village banks to access loan. I took that opportunity and worked with Finca for a year. But coming back to Jimmy Adiga, how I met and I knew Jimmy was one as a person who liked smartness. Jimmy was one of the smartest people in Varasinya Secondary School. It would be very rare to find people dressed in neat clothes. Jimmy would, I think, wash his shirt every day. Then, when Jimmy started dating Serene, I was part of that play as well. I knew Serene as a very humble lady as well, shy, and that's the time, for those of you who know, Jimmy calls me Oga, and also Serene, the wife whom he marries today. On the 6th of November, also calls me Oga. That's the time when Nigerian movies started, and I used to imitate the Nigerian talking, and they loved it. They used to invite me at their humble home, one-room home in Ediofe, for weekends to eat food with them. And that also brings another element for the two couple, that they have a very big heart. They are very welcoming. Jimmy and Serene, very generous people. Today, people who are watching this coverage, you know how many people Jimmy has held their hands. So smartness, generosity. A third thing I know about Jimmy is God-fearing. So God-fearing person has led him to who he is. We know Jimmy is in his position because of hard work, but also his integrity. And to me, I think his integrity has come from his family background. I know Jimmy's mother, I know Jimmy's father. And you see where he started from, riding a motorcycle with Finca to now a CEO, BRAC, one of the biggest banking institutions in Uganda. Another thing about Jimmy that I would share and would laugh over it is Jimmy does not know how to dance. He's a shy man, therefore because he's focused in academics, he's focused into work, he does not know this thing of how you watch films to learn strokes of dancing. And I bet you, Jimmy, today we'll see it in a short while, whether you can actually dance or not, or if you have improved. But not to take that fun bit of it, Jimmy is a person whom I see as a loving person. I would go on and on to talk about Jimmy, but time cannot allow. From me and my wife Donna, summary of our message to Jimmy and Serene: we wish you a glorious ceremony with an abundance of wonderful memories to follow. Congratulations, and may God bless your marriage. Continue being who you are, humble, honest, God-fearing, and having that big heart to help.
Serene was my student, and we identified each other Serene is generally a God-loving person, God-fearing, smiles throughout the day, and unconditional smiles. We call each other my sister Anvi, Anvi in Lugbara meaning my sister. That's how we call each other. Up to today, up to tomorrow, we call each other Anvi. So Serene being a nurse, I being a nurse, and the behavior for the love she has for the patients is also what I have. So we both love the patients and we care for the patients. So when they got married with Jimmy earlier on, we were so grateful, and up to now we are so grateful that they all matched, both of them with big smiles on their face, welcoming a woman in the house without a smile. That is no home. But Serene is that lady who welcomes everybody in her home. Similarly, the husband, Jimmy, welcomes people in the house. So we are grateful. We know that this wedding is going to be more cemented because it's going to be under the fear of God. When she's sick, she still says, sister, I still have other sick people to go and seek. So that is how beautiful and wonderful my girl, my sister Serene is. So I have come all the way to tell you people that Serene is one of the wonderful ladies, one of the wonderful nurses, and one of the wonderful friends to live with. Thank you so much. All the best to you in your marriage. Thank you.
He drove that stuff with a passion, he has energy, and our loan book grew. Other than that, Jimmy also is very passionate about his family. Jimmy used to run off office to pick his daughter Tracy at Kampala Parents. Most times it's us the women that go pick kids. Some men would delegate, call a border, go to pick my kid, but Jimmy will always be there. So he is really a family man. And Jimmy is very, very focused. Jimmy is very focused. One time Jimmy told me, only for me, by the time I reach 45 years, I must be a CEO of one of these banks in Kampala here. I told him, are you sure? He said, yes, I have to make it. And true to his word, he's now a CEO. I'm very proud of Jimmy. Jimmy is a friend that I can say anything to Jimmy. Sometimes I call him Onesma, sometimes I call him, any name that I want to call him. I know he's an orator also. I always tell him, why don't you just go and stand as MP for Terego? Because, you're more of a politician. And then he says, politics is not my thing, and things like that. Serene, you gotten yourself someone, a professional, who is very loving also, who is very passionate about you. He always told me about you, my wife's the nurse, my wife's the nurse. To the couple, Jimmy and Serene, marriage is like eating a sugar cane. When you start the sugar cane from the front, it's not sweet, but you keep on eating and eating, and when you get to the bottom of the sugar cane, the sweetness really comes. But the bottom is hard. Usually when you're peeling a sugar cane, the bottom is hard. So there are challenges here and there. But ensure that you reach to the bottom of the sugar cane, Jimmy. God bless you. I wish you a happy marriage.
To say that Serene is unique, this girl would even come from night duty and we go for prayers in prayer mountain. That is how unique Serene is. Now today that this wedding that has come here, Serene is a fighter, a warrior. And of late I nicknamed her Mugaga because she is very rich in heart, very humble, rich in heart. So I nicknamed her Mugaga. Now, Jimmy, I want to assure you today that you have got a very good flower in the garden. Garden of Eden. You have got a very good flower. A flower that will shine in the morning up to evening. She has everything that she can do to protect you wherever you're working. In your office, just be rest assured that her prayers are working for you. Serene, enjoy your marriage. I wish you all the best. This is a new journey for you now. Jimmy, I want to thank you so much. To God be the glory. Enjoy your marriage.
I'm Among Lucy. It is a day I've been longing for my friend Serene. I got to know her when we were in A-level. We were doing the same combination, except for her she was DEG, me I was doing history, economics, geography. For her she was history, economics, divinity. So that was senior 5, senior 6. We were already friends. And then during our VAC, we went spending the VAC together, spending our time working in a hotel. We were trained for a while, like 1 week. They trained us. Then after training, we began working. Still, we continue being friends, and the friendship began becoming stronger and stronger. I just want to tell Jimmy, even Jimmy knows, but I just want to tell today Jimmy officially that this is a precious lady, a lady who gives you really feeling that you're a man, a lady who has that heart to make you feel really loved, to make you feel at home. I know, Jimmy, you are happy. After this wedding, Jimmy, you will even be more loved and you will feel happier. You will be one of the loved men on this earth, if not the universe. But Jimmy, you are really a man. You really meant it up to last, Paka last. Jimmy, you are the best. Serene, I wish you people well. I know it is here. Me, I know Jimmy. Me, I know Serene. You people, you are the best couple. I really wish you the best. Thank you.
I remember he was in the Senior 1 West. I was 1 East, but I shifted to South because the classrooms were next to each other. Life was not easy until we completed Senior 6. And God helped us. All of us made it to Makerere University. That was sometime back, 1997. That's when we joined the university. And we kept our touch. We were staying in the same room. The 3 years we were in the same room. When things are hard, I share it with him. When things are hard on his side, he shares it with me. As soon as we finished we completed Senior 6, Jimmy got engaged with the Rippons International. So every holiday, he will go there and work, get some little money, and as we come back to school, we would put it together. And of course, for me, I was not doing so much. And as soon as we completed, Jimmy connected me to the managing director of Rippons International. And let his soul rest in peace, late Odama Richard. And as soon as he introduced me to the late Richard Odama, he said I should submit my application, which I did. He also invited me for the interview, which actually I passed. So they employed me as a manager. And by that time, Jimmy was a supervisor. So I also became Jimmy's boss. Very interestingly. But as soon as I joined Rippons, Jimmy got an opportunity with Finca International as a loan officer. And that is how we departed. I remained with the Rippons and he crossed over to Finca International. So when we joined this world of employment, we kept the touch. We kept on sharing our experiences. But of course, I want to say that Jimmy has been very resourceful to me, a very good advisor, somebody who is very lovely, very generous, and very social. He can't easily be annoyed. I want to assure my friends, relatives, that this was God's guidance. It has been a long journey. It is not a mistake. It was God which counseled Jimmy and Serene to be for this function. Nobody should doubt. Personally, me, I'm happy for Jimmy and Serene. I want to thank everybody who came up very, very wholeheartedly to support dysfunction.
Okay, hello everyone. We thank God so much for this day. We thank Him for His love and His protection. I'm Asianji Tracy Faith. My parents are the ones going to be married, Miss Achipari Serene and Mr. Diga Jimmy. My parents are such strong pillars in my life. They are so encouraging. They're like the best. Yeah, they're the best of the best to me. I thank God so much for them. In their upcoming marriage, I really wish them the best. And I pray that God may grant them all their heart's desires wherever they are, wherever they go. I pray for more life for them. And yeah, I just thank God so much for them.
You just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.